I'm dynamite. TNT. And I'll win the fight. TNT. I'm a power load. TNT. Watch me explode.
What's up YouTube, Rooney134 here bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. And today my opponent is Victini493. I met him on the RPX chat and we had a pretty good battle here. And for the question of the day, who's your favorite normal type? My favorite is Ambipom. It's just been one of my favorites since, I started playing competitively in 4th gen. It's been one of my favorite leads and it's just a great poke. So leave your favorite normal type in the comment section below. And I hope you guys enjoy this battle. So let's get started. My opponent leads off with his Jolteon, and I lead off with my Scarf Staraptor, because Staraptor is epic in 5th gen with its new ability, Reckless. It kind of sucks because recoil damage gets doubled, but you know what? Stab, like Double Edge and Brave Bird, you can't go wrong there. So, I'm going to go into Scizor because I'm expecting this thing to be Specs or something. I just didn't know which one it was going to be. So it is Specs because it Volt switches out and goes into Landorus. Now, I don't know, like, I know Scizor can't really do anything to that thing at all, so I'm going to have to switch into my Miltank, my Physical Wall. He's going to set up a Swords Dance, which kind of sucks, because my only option now is try to get this thing paralyzed, so it slows it down, and it can't sweep my team, because Landorus with the Swords Dance up is actually really dangerous. So I'm able to live the fly, luckily, and go for some Body Slam. I do get a critical hit, and then I'm like, come on, paralyze, yes, score. I know it's kind of relying on luck, but you know what? Luck is awesome, especially when it's for you. So I make a misclick here, so that kind of sucks. I meant to go for, I think, either Milk Drink or another Body Slam, but it kind of sucks because I used Heal Bell somehow. Yeah, so awesome. I go to my Breloom now to revenge kill this thing with some Seed Bomb, and he's gonna go into his Heracross, I believe, which is Scarfed, and I really don't want to take a hit from this thing, so I'm going to switch out, go into Scizor. I know he's probably going to go for the close combat, but I really didn't have any other poke to take a close combat, and Scizor was pretty much, I don't know, I probably shouldn't have fought her out Scizor thinking about it now. Like, he's probably one of the more useful sweepers on my team, but you know what, it's all good. Go into Volcarona because I realized this thing's Scarf, and it's going to allow me to set up a Quiver Dance while he goes for a close combat, which is not going to be very effective at all. So that's awesome. Now, I'm going to go for one more on his switch now because he doesn't want me to set up anymore, and he's going to go into like the biggest annoyance to Volcarona in 5th gen. I mean, this thing is the perfect wall, Jellicent. It counters like Volcarona really well. I mean, it resists both Volcarona's 2 stabs, fire and bug type, because it is part ghost and water. And I think the only other move I have on this thing is Hidden Power Ground, so that kind of sucks because basically, like, I'm just like stuck trying to do damage on this thing. And of course, this thing has access to recover, so even if I do get this thing low enough for it to come in and revenge kill it, it probably could recover off its health before that happens. So that really sucks. I'm trying to decide which one to go for. I keep going for the Bug Buzz now because I know it resists it, but I'm trying to get maybe a special defense drop or something like that, but it's just not happening. So he's gonna keep going for the Scald. I mean, he can't really burn me because I'm part fire type, but it is super effective and it's doing pretty decent damage considering I have 2 Quiver Dances up. He goes to the Recover this turn, which I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna leave Volcarona in as fodder, try to get as much damage as I can on this thing, come in with Breloom, and then just like wreak havoc on it or something like that. And I'm gonna set up a Quiver Dance right here because I'm trying to get this thing really low before it kills me. So he's going to go for the Scald. It's going to leave me at about yellow health still, so that's pretty cool how much my special defense went up. So I'm going to go for either, I think I'm going to try to go for the Earth Power here, because I know, actually I know I'll go for Bug Buzz. I'm still trying to get that special defense drop, but eventually I just give up on it and I go for the Earth Power right before he finishes me off. But it's cool because it leaves him low enough to where I can just kill him with Breloom, and he's slower than Breloom, so Breloom can outspeed and go for some Spore, do the sub punch thing, you know, the whole awesomeness of Breloom. I like Breloom a lot, actually, it's pretty cool. So he's going to go for Scald, finish off my Volcarona, which kind of sucks, but it's all good because I do have Breloom, and it's like the MVP of this whole battle because I just lost my 2 main sweepers are like the Scizor and my Volcarona, and like they both got fucking killed, and they didn't even do shit this whole battle. So Breloom, thank God I brought you to this battle because you're the only poke that actually did something, I think. So now that he's asleep, I'm gonna go for the seed bomb. Before I didn't want him to switch out because he probably could have used that for sleep fodder, so I couldn't put anything else to sleep. But luckily, he's left it in to die. So then I can outspeed, go for some spore on the Reuniclus, which is awesome because now I'm gonna set up my substitute. I think he's gonna switch out here because he doesn't want me to kill his Reuniclus yet. But I mean, at this point, like with it being asleep, I mean it's pretty much useless. So that's one threat out of the way. He's gonna go into his Jolteon here. I wasn't sure why because I mean I was gonna go for the C bomb anyway and just like destroy it. So awesome. But I think he's gonna go into his Ferrothorn here, and I'm not sure if this thing is more physically oriented or special defensively. Like So I'm gonna go for the Focus Punch. I know it's gonna do a lot of damage either way because it's freaking Focus Punch on like Breakloom. It's like awesome. It's nothing. Even if a Pokemon resists it, it's still gonna do a lot of damage. And luckily it does one-hit KO the Ferrothorn, so that's awesome for me. He's gonna go into a Scarf Heracross, and depending on what he wants to lock himself into, I knew it was gonna probably be the close combat because I do still have Staraptor on this team, even though I resisted, so I'm guessing he would probably go for close combat. And Milotic's the only Pokemon I have left to really. I know it's more of a special wall, but it's the only Pokemon I have left to take any hits. So I just let him finish off my Milotic, which kind of sucks, but it's all good because I'm gonna go into my Staraptor now, which is the faster Scarf because it is a higher base speed than Heracross. I'm gonna be able to go for some Brave Bird and just finish off the rest of his team. I mean, his Reuniclus is still sleeping, so even if it does survive this hit, which it won't because I do get a critical hit, but to be honest with you, I really doubt that critical hit mattered because it would have been a 2-hit KO anyway, and he had another turn of sleep to burn off because the sleep turns reset now as you switch out of battle in 5th gen. And then his last Pokemon is the Scarf Heracross, so I'm going to be able to finish that off also. Get another crit, which not obviously, I'm going to tell you right now that did not matter because that's 4 times super effective, so don't play me. But great battle, Victini493. I really had a lot of fun this battle. Thanks guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace.